Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In today's video, I'm going to be using my Mind Your Money Simple Budget Workbook to go ahead and track expenses from the 1st of November through the 7th of November. And you have to forgive me because I started filming, I'm batch filming today, and for some reason, there are some workers upstairs in the apartment above me who are making noise. And I hope to God that I can either edit it out or it doesn't bother you too much, because I do have to get this done, and I always promise to film my expense tracking sessions for you so that you can see all of the things that are going on and you have some accountability and a friend to do this with. So we are tracking from the 1st, right? I believe I tracked up until this date last week. So from the 1st of November through yesterday's date, the 7th, because I don't think there's anything that has posted today. We did have one no spend day last week, and I'll check the other no spends to see if there's any other date that we didn't spend. So the 1st, the 2nd, and the 4th. So we had a no spend on the 3rd. Hallelujah. And we'll see if we had any expenses on the 5th. I don't think we did. Nope. No expenses posted on the 5th. So the 5th is actually going to be considered a no spend day, which would be 3 no spend days for the month so far. Isn't that exciting? All right. So my candle needs to be replaced. I love seeing it in videos. I don't know what it is about the candle that just is kind of calming and relaxing to me. All right. So let's get down into it, shall we? Okay, so we last ended, the last purchase I talked about was my husband's coffee on 10/31 for $3.36. That left us with a balance charge so far of $230.75. On the 1st, this is a monthly bill that came out, so that was $92.27. We came under budget, which is good, and we're going to pay that back with one of the paycheck budgets this month, and you'll see that on a Saturday. I might even be changing the days I upload or the times I upload based on my analytics. So please let me know your preference. I don't mind. I would love to hear feedback from you because you're the viewers, you're the one watching, and you're the subscribers. So I'd like to know if the new schedule time is going to work for you. I'm probably going to post in the evening as opposed to very early morning. So that is a monthly bill, and that's the only thing that posted on the 1st of November. And then we have on the 2nd, we bought groceries for $31.39. That will be paid back from our miscellaneous account. We have another monthly bill that posted on the 2nd, which is our utility bill, and that came out at $38.08. We were well under budget for that, which I'm excited about also because we'll have more money going to our next month's bills account. The difference between what we budgeted and what actually came out. And again, this is being paid back from our budgets by paycheck. Then we have, I bought some blocks on the 2nd. It's not even blocks. They're these Melissa and Doug cardboard bricks that my son, he's a builder. He loves to build. So my youngest son, so I bought these for him, and that was $37.56, and that's miscellaneous. And just so you know, this was an actual need because he needs to do things. He cannot keep using my furniture and our pillows and all kinds of random household items to build his little forts and restaurants and everything. So this was a need. Insurance came out on the 2nd for Geico, and that's a monthly bill, right? So that's going to come from our budget by paycheck. We were a few cents under budget there. And then my husband bought his transportation card, which is a Metro card, for $34. That will come from our transportation fund. And then I had to pick up some prescriptions for myself. So that came up to $14.37, and I will pay that back from our wellness fund. And then we had I bought some lotion from the local grocery store. I used Ibotta. I got some really good rebates back from I think it was 3 bottles of lotion I bought for the family. I'm trying to stock up little by little, but take advantage of every rebate app I can. So that came up to $17.31. That will come from our household account. And then on the 4th, I DoorDashed some cheesesteak and french fries for myself. And that is coming from miscellaneous, and that was $34.67. It was delicious. And then my husband went to Dunkin' Donuts on the 4th. This posted, so he bought himself probably some food and coffee, and that's coming from miscellaneous, and that was $8.17. And then I had a couple coupons at CVS, and I needed to replace my mascara. So I went to CVS. I bought the mascara for myself. That's going to come from miscellaneous, and that was $4.70. And that was it for what I saw on the 4th. So now I just need to check my statement to see what other charges posted. I did actually pre-plan this because I normally film the videos on the Tuesday so I can post it by Wednesday, but Tuesday was election day and we were not at home. I went out to vote, and then the kids were home because they were off of school, so I didn't get a chance to record. But I did track because I knew I needed to transfer this information here. So I'm going to go ahead and talk you through what else we charged. On the 4th, I did have a rewards redemption for $3.84 from a charge we made in October. So I used the cash rewards to bring that down, okay, by $3.84. So I covered that. And then we start on the 6th. So the first charge was Stop and Shop on the 6th of November. And I bought some groceries for $14.17. And while I was tracking yesterday, the 7th, my time, because I hope to get this video up to you today, I saw that we earned 21 cents from this grocery trip. And I was like, I used to track it this way when I did my expense tracking videos, you know, like a year or two ago. I would go through and say, how much did we earn from each charge? And I thought it was nice to see that we did earn a little bit of money back each time we spend. So that cash rewards that's building up is going to help cover some of the charges that we made in October that we haven't paid yet. And then, of course, any current charges in the month of November. Also on the 6th, another Stop and Shop. Now, this is my husband. My husband has been doing grocery shopping for us also after he comes from work, just to help me out. Again, I had to go to my OB. I had another appointment this week. The kids were off, and just, you know, a lot of things. Life is just busy right now. But because of that, my husband went grocery shopping, and sometimes he forgets things. So he made 2 charges on the same day, and they posted on the 6th, which is fine. These are groceries. The first trip was $14.17. This trip, or this same purchase, same day, $76.70. We earned $1.15 from that. On the 6th, what posted was something I purchased from Amazon. I got a few things. I'll probably do a B-roll and show you what that looks like. I spent $151.86 buying some necessary things that we need in preparation for a baby girl that's coming. So I'm going to put household here, but this is going to come back from miscellaneous because we're still building up miscellaneous so we can start paying back all these things. Again, it was necessary. We earned $2.28 from this purchase. Amazon splits up the charges based on when items ship. So I'm writing household here under the transaction type, basically to remind me of what I bought. But again, this is in relation to the baby that's coming. We're trying to get our house ready, and I am in full nesting mode right now. So that was $19.10 again, because Amazon splits up those purchases based on when the items ship, and that was 29 cents we earned from that. And then I also did some shopping online at Target. And again, Target, when you use Rakuten used to be eBay. They basically share their commission with you. They give you a percentage back of whatever you buy online. And so Target, I believe, is 1%. I also bought some things from Kohl's too, but we'll talk about that later. But Target is 1%. Kohl's is 2%. I bought some plants from Lowe's. That was like 3% cash back. So it works. If you need to spend the money, if you know you have to, then why not take advantage of everything you can? I've been going through Rakuten to try and help so we can get some cash back so I can get a bigger fat check coming in the next month or so. But Target, I spent $73.08, and this was actual household stuff. So this will come from household. I mean, these are household things too, but these are more related to the baby, which is why I said, look, let's just pay it back from miscellaneous. But really, it can come from either one of these accounts. So $73.08. We earned $1.10 back from this purchase. And that's everything for the 6th. And I have some new charges that did post on the 7th. The first one was my husband. I took his Metro card, y'all, and I forgot that I borrowed it and then give it back. So we had to pay for a replacement because he didn't know where it was. I feel so bad, I forgot. Okay, so transportation is where this charge is going to be paid back from, and he paid $40. So we charged $40 for that, and that's a need, that's necessary. On the 7th, also another purchase from Target. I did have a gift card, which helped a lot, so we could stock up on at least the first 2 months of Pampers. But I had to also buy more things because it's getting closer to the time. It's less than 2 months now, so we really have to start getting all the necessary things that we need. So that charge was $57.30. I didn't track this yesterday because I didn't see it posted as of yesterday, so I don't know how much we earned from that just yet. Also, another charge from Amazon for $174.19. These are all things that we need to have in the house that will help make transitioning from a family of 5 to a family of 6 much easier. So I'm just going to write household here because this purchase is related to our household, and it will come from miscellaneous and $174.19. We're doing the best we can with what we have, you guys. Look, and we have to trust God in the process. He knows what we need, and He's going to provide. So Stop and Shop, we needed to buy some groceries. I bought groceries this time. I went out to get groceries. I needed to take that walk anyway. And so this will come from miscellaneous, and I spent $132.20. We have our deep freezer prepped, and so I'm trying to stock up on meats as much as possible so I can start seasoning and cooking meals and putting them aside. Maybe not this week, but next week. But I need to make sure we have enough on hand. Also on the 7th, I charged something for $1.40. Oh, we needed Drano. And I sent my teenager to the store to buy it the same day because it was already dark. Now that time is gone back, you know, it gets darker earlier. It gets darker earlier, and I sent him to go get it. So that was a household item, and that's going to come from household. And I had $3 off because I used the store app, so we only paid $1.40 for that big bottle of Drano. So that was nice. At least we saved some money there. And then we have 2 more charges from Target. I'm not even sure why it charged me like this, because it's a little strange. I have to check on this. I'm just going to fill this out once because look, we're already at the end of the page, even though I think all but one bill has been paid for the month. So we should be okay with space on this tracker because I'm only using one. But $35.90 was the first charge from Target, and $5 was the second one. So that's $40.90. I feel like that's wrong. I need to check my account and see why they charged me $40, because I had a gift card that I earned from a previous purchase. That should mean I should have only spent $35. So I have to check on that. This was some more items for me, I think. I think this was the breast pump that I bought. I bought a breast pump, yep, with all the accessories so that I could store the milk. So I'm going to list this under miscellaneous, and that came up to $40.90. And I'm not sure how much that is going to earn, but we'll see. We have $89 worth of pending charges on the card right now. So what I'm trying to do is not spend any more money or charge any more money on this card because our balance is pretty high now. It's almost up to 30% utilization because of all the bigger charges I've been making with Amazon and Target and groceries. So, and I haven't paid all of the monthly bills back yet because, again, I divided it up. I set it up to be repaid by paycheck. So, these were pending yesterday, but they have posted. They have since posted on the 8th. And I can mark that as done. As of the 7th, which is also the 8th, my credit score went up. You guys, I thought it was going down. It was like 780, but now it's 790. So I thought that was exciting, so I wrote that down. We have $21 in household. We have $101 in miscellaneous. We have $33 in transportation. We have $18.91 in wellness. Full transparency here because we know already, if you've been watching me write in all these transactions, that is not enough to pay for most of these things, but we're going to pay what we can. And I scheduled yesterday to go ahead and pay back a miscellaneous expense from October 16th. This is still outstanding from October, which is right here. And I did promise you guys that I was going to be paying these back and sharing it with you. So whatever groceries we bought on that day, we're going to pay that back today. And then on the 2nd of November, I had to purchase some of my, I had to pay, not purchase, but I had to pay for a portion of my prescriptions, my vitamins, and, you know, iron and vitamin D, all those extra things I need to take to, you know, make sure I'm healthy, baby's healthy. I paid $14.37. That's going to come back. That's going to come from wellness. And as of the 8th of November, we have $7.11 in cash rewards. Of course, that can't really take care of anything right now. I'm going to check October again to see if there is something that we could cover with that, but probably not. Or maybe this little $1.40 all the way down here, I'll probably take care of that with the cash rewards just to get some more things marked off. So let me get my black colored pencil, which is a watercolor pencil. Listen, I think I might have the link to these down below. These last a really long time. If you are someone like me who likes to color when you do challenges or just color in general, these are really, really quality colored pencils. And they're not even called colored pencils. They're called watercolor pencils. So I'm just sharing that in case, you know, somebody might be interested. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is make this payment from October 16th of $15.11. And that's coming from miscellaneous. Success, your payment is on time and covers the minimum due. Your available credit has been updated. So that was the first payment I made, and I'm glad that we're taking care of some of these from October. We have CVS on 11/2. Where is it? Okay, $14.37. I'm going to make this payment back today from our wellness fund. Again, wellness has about $18 in it, and of course we're only into like halfway into the second week of November, so we're not even mid-month yet. We have more paychecks available to transfer money into this account, so it'll come back up a little bit more, but I thank God that the money is already there. There's already a space. There's always somewhere to pay this back, so we gotta stay positive over here. $14.37. Continue, and that is coming from wellness. And boom, thanks for your payment. Your payment will be on time and covers the minimum due. So that's what it is. And I don't even have a payment due because our minimum payment has already been satisfied, because again, I'm constantly making payments. I paid this back also from cash rewards, and then we also have this $1.40 that I spent just the other day, and I'm going to cover that with cash rewards right now because I can do that. Why not? I can do it right now. Okay, and success, this payment is covered. And then I also forgot, and I probably should have separated, but we have a separate charge of $5 on my card for Target. And so I have $5.71 remaining right now in cash rewards. I'm going to use $5 to cover a portion of this right now. And That way I can just take it down a little bit more. Okay, success. We redeemed $5. So a portion of this Target line item here that was charged has already been paid back as of November 8th. So $5 is covered, and you'll probably see that on the screen. I hopefully didn't forget to add those little screenshots to show you what's going on. So we have 71 cents left remaining in our rewards cash right now, and that's fine. We're going to grow a little bit more because some of these charges here, the larger ones, have not yet, the cash rewards have not yet applied for those. So that's fine. And I'm excited because I know where we are. I'm not excited because of this bill. I'm looking at the bill. It's really high right now. We're $100 away from hitting 30% utilization. So I think in paycheck number 2, we are going to pay back the credit card for Geico. So that bill is going to be taken care of. And then paycheck number 3, we're going to pay the electricity bill back. Again, we budgeted 50, but the charge was 38. And then paycheck number 4, we're going to pay the last 2 bills that are charged on the credit card for the month. So we still have a plan in place. And this is why I'm saying this, because debt is debt. This is money that I owe to the credit card company. And we could take care of this in 1 minute. Honestly, I could just pull the money from the emergency fund if I need to. I can pull money together from all the different savings accounts that I have in my don't see, don't touch accounts from somewhere. But I don't think that's a smart move, because God didn't tell me that. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I'm listening, I'm praying, and I'm hearing him well. But God didn't say that. And I don't think we should do that, because, again, we have a baby coming. And if we pull out so much money, if we pull out $2,000 again from our emergency fund, which we have more than that, we have well over that. But if we do that and another big emergency comes up, we could end up having to use a credit card again anyway. So what I'm trying to do, and I know this is like that slow and steady lesson that we always hear, and this may not be fully Dave Ramsey approved, but life is life right now. So what I'm trying to do is, anytime I make a charge, especially if it's a monthly bill, whatever the cash rewards is, and I just proved that to you, we're going to use that to lower the balance as much as possible. And on top of that, we already have money in other accounts to pay these charges back. Again, I compartmentalize everything. So when you see all of these categories here, these are actual high yield savings accounts where we have money in them and we pay the card back from there. Capital One makes this super easy because all of these categories are with Capital One. So all I have to do when I go in to make a payment, I just tell them which account the money is coming from. And it's easier tracking for me because it helps my brain. It works better for me. So do whatever works better for you, but it's so important to keep track of where your money is going and what's happening, because if we don't, you could get a surprise that you're not ready for, and it could affect you emotionally, mentally. And sometimes when it affects us mentally, it affects us physically, because our thoughts and our mindset gets kind of wrapped around, oh my God, how am I going to pay this? Oh my God, what did I do? What's happening? So my mindset is this: I know we can pay this off quickly because we can just pull that money from the emergency fund and be done. But I'd rather not do that because we have a baby coming and we need to have cash on hand available for something, anything. So I'm just going to be paying this piece by piece by piece, trying to avoid interest whenever I can, because I know we still have outstanding charges from October, but I'm going to be paying those back as soon as I can. And again, I'm closing out my budget by paycheck this week, so you'll see that. And I know maybe one bill gets paid this week. We can add more money to miscellaneous and to household or to transportation and to wellness, so that future expenses can come from these also. Or not future expenses, but current expenses can be paid back from those accounts too. But I like to do things in a methodical way. So I know it might be different for some people. Everybody tracks differently. Everybody manages their money different. Some people like the debit card. I love using my credit card. I just feel like it's safer. I get so many different rewards from it. And again, so you guys know, I am building up cash back through Rakuten. So when I look at this, and I'll probably share it with you when I get that check in a couple of months, because they pay, I think, you have to get at least $5 in rewards, and I have more than that, but they don't pay every month. It's like every 2 or 3 months. So when that comes, I will share it with you. I'll tell you we're paying these things back, but we're also getting a little bit on the side. So I am not just spending and have no idea how it's going to be paid. I'm doing things in a very systematic way. All right, I said a lot, but thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I hope that you continue to mind your money, manage it well, live your lives abundantly, and remember, you guys, Matthew 6:34, all day, every day. Do not worry about tomorrow. God has it in control. Bye for now.